Hello everybody and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Alrighty, so in this episode we are going to be doing a couple general receptions, some of which are from parallel timelines because I completely missed that there was any in parallel timelines in the previous episode, so we're potentially going to swing back around and try and figure out how to get them going. Yeah. And then we're also going to be doing a couple other general receptions. I figure, hey, why not? May as well do a few. Starting with the Robo-Wife herself, Elster. And let's see what she's got. 152 health, endured to pierce, and endured to stagger blunt. Speed 3, promise. Unique ego becomes available. Upon taking a lethal hit, reduce all incoming damage, including what activated this passive for the scene. At the end of the scene, this happens, fully restore stagger resist. Afterward, permanently gain 3 strength, endurance, and haste, as well as become immune to burn, bleed, erosion, and power null for the rest of the reception. This only activates once per reception. Aeon Replica. This unit gains emotion points at half the rate, but gains 1 extra light every scene. Upon reaching emotion level 4, gain a speed die. Safe Box. Yeah, I know what that is. I spent a lot of time in that. At the start of the reception, gain 12 ammo. At the end of the scene, if charge is present on Elster, convert charge into ammo. And if ammo is below 6, gain 1 ammo. Ammo is saved between acts. Guerrilla Tactics. At the start of each scene, gain 1 strength and 1 endurance, equal to the number of scenes that pass without the unit taking damage. Whoa, that's a really strong effect. In fact, that would work like, hang on, the Bina Punishing Bird page, where every scene you don't take damage, you do like just more flat damage. That would go fantastic with that. As for what she's got, Machete Counter. On use, draw 1 page, and on hit, inflict 1 bleed. Close Combat Preparation. On use, gain 3 ammo and restore 2 light. Holy, that is a strong defensive page. Whew. Alright, Stun Rod Reversal. On use, restore 3 light, draw 1 page. On Clash Wind, reduce power of opponent's next die by 2. And on hit, inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Pistol Combo. On use, at 0 ammo, destroy all offensive dice on this page. Spend 1 ammo. At 0 ammo, destroy all other offensive dice on this page. Spend 1 ammo, the same. SMG Burst. On use, at 0 ammo, destroy all offensive dice on this page. Okay, I see. So they're literally using ammo. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Maximum Voltage. On use, draw 1 page. If Singleton, restore 2 light as well. You know I like Singleton. On hit, inflict 4 paralysis next scene. 4, that is a ton! Hammer down! On use, gain 2 ammo and draw 2 pages. On hit, inflict 2 disarm, feeble, and bind next scene. Shotgun Barrage. Holy, that damage, oh my god. And 700 Nitro Express. This page spends up to 5 ammo. If insufficient ammo is found, reduce power of offensive dice by 4 for each stack of ammo missing. I see. Well, time to see how the solo man himself takes on the Robo-Wife. Pistol Combo is going to hit really hard, so I'm just going to try... let's do wheels. And then... we'll use Ranga because it'll get us going. Honestly, I think Elster just kills us. No, we do actually manage to get through on the final attack. Wheels doing a good amount of damage. Now we're immediately going to take scars, because if we can reduce damage taken, that's going to be a really big deal. She did take damage, so she's not going to be able to get that strength and endurance. We're going to go Alias Workshop against Close Combat Preparation. Then, yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed to land. We're going to go for Old Boys. That way we can restore our light that we're going to be missing. Okay, Alias Workshop not quite working out for us, but we do get a tiny bit of damage and regen through. I'm gonna go Sword of Frost, just to try and debuff Elster as much as possible, though it's not looking too hot, I gotta be honest. We're gonna go for Crystal Ulterior because I feel it has the best chance, and then we are going to go for Book Workshop. Okay, we do get a little bit of damage through. Our counter dice doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. That's fine. Mook Workshop ending up doing a ton of damage, though. We could technically go for Fervent Beats, but remember, she has a Revival passive, and that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Pulsation, because we've been hitting her every turn, and Wrist Cutter. We're inflicted with silence? When attacking the target... Let's see. Inflict one silent. Okay, I don't know why we're inflicted with silence, but you know what? Fair enough. She got us. She's going for the Nitro Express. That is going to hurt no matter what we do. Go for Wheels, because it is basically the only thing that might counter it. Pistol combo, let's try and win a Durandal with that, and then we're going to go for a Zelkova, and just hope for the best. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that Nitro Express. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. That hurts. A lot. A lot. Look, all I'm saying is, right? Power versus power. All right, let's go. Focus Spirit ends up working really well for us. We do end up getting that strength for next turn. I believe we do enough damage to reduce our costs. I'm gonna go full vampire build. I know that that's just a stupid idea because the vampire build kind of sucks, but we're doing it anyway. The dance macabre is with everyone. All and sundry have a fair chance of being eaten. Let's see, what you got? You're already going for Nitro Express. That is extraordinarily scary, so I'm going to go with Onrush to try and stop you, and then we're going to go Upstanding Slash. That doesn't leave us with a whole lot of light. We take damage anyway, because Nitro Express is far too powerful for even someone as powerful as Gebura. We're going to go for Vampirism. That way we can heal up, because one bleed is good enough. Let's see. Focus Spirit might get through. And then there is a very tiny chance that Spear gets through. We'll try. Okay, Focus Spirit doing well. A Firework just went outside. Huh. Upon defeating it. Well, you know what? We'll go for Laughter. Maybe it'll work out for us, right? This is big brain. Because she's going to hit us. Laughter's going to go off. And then she's going to get staggered. We're going to recover. She's going to die. Nope, we didn't do nearly enough stagger. I say okay. Aha. Alright. Alright, yeah, that shotgun is a little bit powerful. We're going to go for Look of the Day. Okay. That should buff us up more than plenty. We don't have any bleed currently, but I'll tell you what we do have. We have a mince, and you don't have any bleed. You know what? We have double mince, and that'll definitely be enough. Okay, counter dice are no problem. We do take a tiny bit of damage. More bleed. Let's see, we can go for... Hang on, Gain power in clashes, right? This is big brain. Not only are you allured, but we can make whatever face thy wishes. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, no, that's gonna do too much damage, actually. Oh, 30 damage! Oh my god! Maybe she'll die to bleed. Never mind, she's not bleeding. Then let us do what must be done. By the way, she's opening up with it this time. Ooh. Well, you know what? That's a lot less ammo that you're gonna have for all your other abilities. I bet you feel real silly right about now. I'm... Benevolent Devotion. Then... Let's go for a little bit of pierce damage. Let's see, SMG Burst is going to hurt no matter what we do, so tell you what, we're gonna face ourselves and just hope that that's enough. $38 damage being done. She is going to hit us back very, very hard, though. We're going to go for another stack, actually. Yeah, we're going to go for another stack of Benevolent Devotion. Then we are going to go to Blessing, because I guess we're just a Protection Knight this time. If we can get an early stagger, this is going to get 1 extra power, so we're just going to go for it. And then we're going to go for Arcana Break just to try. Okay, very good. We do end up getting the stagger, and that means that Elster is no more. We will simply win, even if we must make her a companion first. Get her. Bop, bop. Can't face yourself. Bop. Okay, her passive goes off. She made a promise. Maybe we double dipped a little bit too hard in the damage, but you know what? It'll be fine. Intemperance. And then, just in case, we will go... Well, actually, it doesn't matter what we take. We can't use it. Okay, she does get all of her stagger back. She has a ton of strength and endurance. Promise. Spend up to 20 ammo to boost both minimum and maximum rolls equal to the ammo spent. 50 to 20 on Clash Win, destroy all of opponent's dice. Well, if you've made a promise... You're going to have to face yourself first. Not bad. By the way, Tifrith said...
See? Actions speak louder than words.
Just to really rub it in. Considering the flat and true damage being done, and percent damage being done, I think, unfortunately, we are brown bread, son. But we're still going to try. We're at negative 17, what? Oof, and we are permanently staggered until the Quiploth raises to 1. Okay. We are going to be able to heal up a little bit, which hopefully should be enough to help us get through this turn. We're definitely doing good damage. Well, as good as we can, given the situation, because we're really just trying to stall. But still, the damage is mostly there. Okay, now we just need a reroll permanently. Aha! There we are. We'll go cheers for the beginning. Okay, Angela is still staggered, but the Quiplov counter is at a positive. So provided we can keep her alive, we can keep this entire show going. But there is still a very real chance that we still wither and die. I'm going to go ahead and just go for Twisted Delight. Let's see, we can go Token of Friendship, and that might help us out. Then we're going to go for another Twisted Delight. Let's go ahead and try and protect ourselves with Token of Friendship. Before you guessed it, we're going to go for another Twisted Delight. Then, after going for another Twisted Delight, we are just going to watch Angela get absolutely dunked on. And next turn, we're going to get some light back, because we're going to play somewhat defensive this turn. That is also the only damage Angela is going to take this turn, so hopefully it's nothing too terrible. Token of Friendship giving us a little bit of healing. Okay, unfortunately it didn't work out that time, so Dietrich Floyd is going to be staggered, but we do survive the turn. That is a good thing. Now, if we just abuse the reroll and use Confession, then we can go for a Penitence. That way we're able to get some healing. I'm going to go for the Perfect Meal. Whew. Okay. We're all up. Let's see. I'm going to go for That's gonna hurt no matter what we do, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Let's go Donkey's Bray. Then we can go for a Penitence. Let me see. These are both some pretty nasty attacks that are coming through. Okay, we'll just do our absolute darndest to get some healing, because it is not looking good. We're also not going to be able to protect Angela, so that's just something we're going to have to deal with. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change up my order. Let's go Donkey's Bray. Let's go Token of Friendship. I'm feeling somewhat good that it'll go off. Let's go for a Shockwave. That way we can try and prevent some damage. Abby is resistant to everything, so it should go okay. Ujat might be able to get us some protection next scene. Then we could go for a Shockwave for some light restoration. $5 to $10. I don't think that's enough. I think we're just gonna be out of luck. Well, we'll certainly try, but if Angela dies, it's game over. Alright. All of us do get a little bit of healing. We also destroy 2 of their dice. The Wing, voracious for knowledge. Donkey's Bray. Second Donkey's Bray going off. Not quite enough to do the Quiplov counter. Okay, we're going to take a lot of % damage here. Not a whole lot to be done about it. Token of Friendship. Ooh, failing to give us that heal. Okay, Advent working out really, really nicely for us. The Ujat does get us a protection for next scene, which is going to help a lot. Okay, even though Abby is resistant to everything, she does still take a lot of damage. We're just going to keep Oh, there it was. There was Advent. God! Okay, Advent. Stop re-rolling it, please. Paradise Lost, because we're going to need that. And now we take Doubt. I would love to take some of these, but they seem to bug out. So we'll just take God Delusion because it's funny. Okay. Let's see what we got to do. We could go for Penitence. This is Quiplov 6, so that will help us out quite a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll raise our Quiplov counter. Let's just have Angela attempt to do some damage. I know that's really not likely to happen, but you know what? Maybe it'll work itself out. That might destroy the first dice. We also desperately need the healing. Shockwave just to say we did it. Rooster. Then Donkey. Then Canine. And then we do Shockwave. Then over here, let's see. That's guaranteed gonna hit. Not a lot to be done about it, but it won't do too terribly much. Let's go Ujat because it'll guaranteed land. Well, it'll land the protection, let me say. Let's go for a burn. Actually, you know what? Oh. Shockwave just to get a little bit of damage, and then we don't have enough light to do anything else. So, if we can survive this turn, then we are in business. Okay, we don't destroy Lyran's dice. Rooster doesn't do as much for us as I would like. Okay, protection. Alright, we are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage, but we're still doing a couple numbers of our own. Okay, decent damage from our block dice. Counter dice work out for us really, really well. Unfortunately, we are going to lose Caden Ryder. No, he's still alive. Oh, but the flat damage. Ah. Dang. Question mark? It's because we didn't use baptism. Oh, so we were doomed from the beginning, I'm afraid. Oof. Doomed from the very start. And no way to know it.
Have I not chosen you, 12? Now rise, my servants. Rise and serve me.
Ah, man! I feel like this is happening more consistently. Okay, so, yeah. As much as I love this floor, it's got one big problem. If the enemies can kill you in 1 or 2 turns, you cannot reach the combo. As you see, we're obviously 2 people down. Even though we have everything set up, we lost people way too fast, and despite how defensive this floor is, it doesn't stand a chance against Health Shred and dice that go significantly harder than yours. For example, defensive dice we use all the time, obviously, are unempowered. And then on Clash Win, obviously, -3 max value is a huge deal. And, yeah, not to mention when they're rolling for, like, 25 tops, it's a little bit too much. And them being able to use something like Greatsword Twilight on the very first turn of the reception, needless to say, this is kind of a one-sided battle. Which is why we must meet them in kind. Chain. Alright, we are going to take it. We're going to take a decent amount of damage, but provided this goes well, we should be just fine. However, Bina taking 50% of her health in 2 attacks is a little bit scary. However, we do have the means to make this back. Alright, Yukari died first turn. Her whole thing is being low health so that she can lifesteal, which, needless to say, does not really work in this case. If Marcos Jr. was allowed to attack a little bit sooner, she would have been fine. But she was not. So, I'll tell you what.
Sink.
Wait, this is summonation? Oh, never mind. Okay, we go sink here, right? Then, we do double fairy. Then, Mr. Sombor, you... Okay. We tank this, right? Then, we do Sink into Misery. Then, over here, we completely ignore this dice because it's going to wreck us. We don't have... Actually... Or wait a minute. I thought that's always supposed to go first. I guess not. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. But, alright, since we can't stop that, I'm just going to do as much damage as... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, you know what? I actually want to double dip and just try and get a kill wherever able. We're going to go for Serum K. Actually, no, we're not. Gotta play this somewhat smart. Let's see, we can stop this. So I'm gonna go for Binding Chains because that's gonna give us a lot of power negation. Let's go for In the Name of Justice because the amount of healing is gonna be insane. And Sink. Okay, we're gonna be applying extra Fairy. 4 Fairy is pretty good. Expiration doing a good amount of damage. Bina's probably just dead. No, but it got very close. Also, even with the power nullification, Marcos Jr. is not quite able to get through. Okay, multi-slash, making use of the fairy while also getting back all of our resources that we need. In the Name of Justice, giving us a big heal. Sombor going for the Sink. Okay, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. We can't go for a Canna Slave yet, even though I want to. Trust you, me. We're going to do some Feeble. I'm also going to do Multi-Slash so we recover some of our goodies. Let's see. We could Exploit. No, we won't quite be able to hit. Tell you what. We go Great Serpent. Then, we're Emotion level 2, so that won't do anything just yet. This will preserve some light, though, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to go for the Serum K, because we're going to be expecting to take a fair bit of damage. Binding Chains, just to guarantee that we win. Pierce Through might work. Okay, big damage being taken. Binding Chains plus Blade Unlocked is going to work very, very nicely for us. Bina does go down. Okay, Pierce Through also not quite working out in our favor. Frost Sword is going to get through, and it's going to do a meh amount of damage, but we're going to get a ton of healing from Marcos Jr. By the way, maybe it's just me. I can't help but notice we're not... Where are the ego pages? It just dawned on me, we're emotion level 2 as far as the ego is concerned, and we haven't gotten a single one yet. Why is that? Okay. Oh, Marcos Jr. is dead! Dead! We are emotion level 3, so Winter Spear is going to get a little bit empowered, so we're going to try and use it. This is at emotion level 5. Tell you what, we're going to go for Exploit because there's no way we're going to win that. And then we go for Deadly Cold just to get some extra damage. I'm going to Clash of Blades. Ugh. Let's try and stop this. With the extra power, we should be fine. Then I'm going to go for a Multi-Slash, and I'm going to go for because it's going to gain plus 6 power on that second dice. Exploit Vulnerability does not quite work out for us. Clash of Blades also not quite working out. We're taking a whole lot of damage, and after 36 damage being done with a single attack, we unfortunately do go down. Okay, luckily Marcos Jr. does have the passive, so that we won't die, at least not yet. Although that pale damage might still kill us. Even rolling a 17 does 0 damage. We still have not gotten an ego page. Why? Why are we just not getting ego pages? Do we not deserve them, video game? Wow. Okay. Yeah, just 12 light, 13 light being used. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, that should get through. Yeah. Pierce through should get through that, no problem, especially with +3 power. Might have a chance. Binding chains is not going to work, but maybe we can reduce the damage that we take. This will make it so we restore a good amount of health. And then undertake prescript just to get some extra damage. Boosh! Arcana Slave! Immediately followed by being destroyed. Okay, Binding Chains does make it... Okay! Pierce Through, even with the +3 power, is immediately going to get countered, and we take too much damage to possibly get through that turn. Also, this entire battle, we got to Emotion level 5, and didn't get a single abnormality page. Why? Do they just... Is it because we're on Bina's floor? It's because we're on Bina's floor, and they have Apocalypse Bird. Oh!
Let's give them something unfair in return for the justice and balance of this land.
So, I've been trying this with a couple of our floors, and I gotta be honest, we're not even coming close to beating them. I've yet to kill one of them, let alone both. I'm pretty sure the strategy is just to burst one down and then deal with the other after. But, good luck even killing one of them. But we're bringing one of our better floors, being Tiferet, because, well, we have a lot of very, very good effects, one of which being Erosion, which I know for a fact is very difficult to deal with. We did not get the one that I would have wanted. Magnificent Shine. I really wanted Disappointment itself, actually, for this. But, you know, make use with what you got. Let's see. This will give us strength. You know what? We'll go Angel's Light, just to play it safe for the moment. I'm gonna go for Opening Ceremony, just so we get ourselves up and going. Though, let's be honest, we're going to take some damage because of that. Let's see. Vertical Slash will get some bonus damage because of the Erosion. Vertical Slash might get through. Let's see. Thanatos' Mark is very, very powerful. This is next scene? No. Okay, so we do actually have to clash with something. So in that case, I'm going to save it. Wielding Scythe, just to try and get a stagger a little bit quicker. Multi-slash so we can recover a bit of our light. Can't go for Arcana Slave yet, but let me see. Oh yeah, this should work just fine. This should work just fine. That might even be a kill on Eden, but we'll see. Okay, one-sided value. Staggered. We should be able to take him out next turn. Opening Ceremony is going to help us out for the remainder of the reception. We do get staggered, but Amaterasu does not go down that easily. Vertical Slash getting us a ton of value. We like that. Angel's Light, just so we can recover some of our stuff. Our Scythe doing big damage. Multi-Slash making it so we're going to have resources for the next scene. And Vertical Slash also reducing some of our costs. Amaterasu goes down despite his passive. I don't quite understand why. But okay. Blades wetted by teardrops on Sosa. Okay, no, I do know why. It's because he didn't have 2 strength, so he didn't have the passive where he doesn't die. Ah, okay. That is unfortunate. We're going to go for a very early Arcana break, because it is really buffed out. Go for Stab. I want to try and be sure that this boy dies, so we're going to go for Starry Memories in the Sky. And multi-slash, you know what? We'll just tank it. Whatever. Then, over here, we're not going to clash with that, even remotely. You cannot make me. I will not do it. We're going to go for In the Name of Justice on him, just so we get some healing. Then, this should be one-sided, so bada boom, bada bing, big damage. So, let me just double-check. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Yeah, we should basically have a guaranteed stagger. This is going to give us strength. And then this is going to make it so that we deal some extra stagger, which might help us out quite a bit. One-sided, plus 10.
Arcana break.
Eden goes down. See, I told you Temperance 4 is really good. And I wanted Disappointment itself just to make clashes a little bit easier. However, it seems like we might not even need them. Multi-slash actually getting through that first dice, which is very, very strong. This is going to make it so two of us have a chance to get extra light and the like. I'm going to go for Justice because extra damage is very good right now. And then I'm basically going to guarantee a stagger straight away, followed by everyone go get him.
Face yourself. Banished like the foes you are.
Goodness me, man. That's reception like 3 out of 15, and that one was so hard. Frickin', okay, so Angela's floor, too slow. Bina's floor doesn't get ego pages. Malka's floor, it did good, but it's really RNG dependent with Gregory Dallas and Gasmask Dave. Our burn was doing really, really good, but it just wasn't quite enough. Tifferous floor, however, is, I'm not going to say OP, because there's a lot of ways that it can be beaten, and it has been beaten, but it's definitely one of our better floors. We have, like, a top 3 floor, honestly. Like, this floor, which is technically 2 floors, can be very, very strong. This floor can be very, very strong. Tiffer's floor can be very, very strong. It just kind of depends what we're up against. Now, we do still have... Let's see, so, yeah, 15, and we've done 3, so we have 12 receptions left to go. Tell you what, we'll do reception number 4, and then I'll leave it for another time. And then we'll come back and do the other general receptions, because these take a long time to get through. Alright, what are we up against? We're against an entire team, but we're only allowed to bring 4 people. I already don't like the looks of this, but we're gonna keep our head up. Let's see. Machete level 3. If charge is 1 or more, spend 1 charge to deal 50% damage when rolling offensive dice. Yeah, I already don't like this floor. Riot Suppression Shield level 3. Gain 1 to 3 bind at the start of each scene. Take 20% less damage. Wait. Okay, that makes no sense. So, it's supposed to be a tank who's slow and takes less damage, but after getting charged up, deals more damage. However, that's immediately moot, because Fly Rat gain 1 to 2 haste each scene. You do know what bind does, right? So... okay, so what's the point of that? That doesn't make sense. Why would you have a passive that inflicts bind, and then also have a passive that gives you haste? I understand if the character's supposed to be slow because they're a heavy hitter, they're tanky, yeah, whatever. But then why would you undo that with haste? Why not just go one or the other? Now you're double dipping for no reason. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. L-Corp suit, take double damage. What is this character? So it's supposed to be a tank who's really slow, but also has passives that make him faster and take double damage. What? Okay, Yui makes no sense to me. That is a very conflicting set of passives. Triple energy sealed strike on use, gain 4 charge, gain 2 to 1 endurance this or next scene. On clash win, gain 2 charge. Double shield slam. On hit, have a 30% chance of destroying the target's next used page. On hit, inflict 1 paralysis. Okay. Charge and block. Combat start, have a 50% chance of changing target's page, clash target to this page. Uh-huh. Triple shield charge. All dice on this page gain +8 power when clashing with ranged pages. Combat start, change target's page clashed target to this page. On clash win, spend 2 charge to destroy the opponent's next defensive dice. Right. Honorio. Stun pistol. Add bullet loading in Ego deck. All pages change type to range at the start of the act. Max ammo is 30. Spend ammo equal to number of offensive dice in using page. Bullet loading, spend 1 light to load 2 ammo. If no ammo, destroy this page. Take double damage. Have a 45% chance of gaining 1 additional stack when gaining positive status from this page. What page? From any page? Triple concentrated fire. Triple overlapping shooting. This page, spend double ammo, but deal 60% more damage. On hit, inflict 2 fragile next scene. And oppressive shooting. On hit, inflict 1 fragile next scene. Maritza! Club. If charge is 2 or more, spend 2 charge to deal 80% additional stagger damage when rolling offensive dice. Gain 1 to 3 bind. Take double damage. Evade dice power +1. You can't see, but I'm just very slowly nodding. Very slowly nodding. Double take a rest. On use, restore 3 light and recover 15 stagger resist. Okay. On hit, have a 30% chance of destroying... Yeah, we've already seen that one. It's definitely fair and balanced. Don't come! On use, draw 1 page, gain 2 endurance next scene. On clash win, gain 2 charge. On clash win, gain 2 charge. On hit, inflict 2 paralysis next scene. Titania, automatic pistol. Uh-huh. The ally who last seen taken the most damage, lose 6 stagger resist and gain 3 stagger protection at the start of the scene. That is a weird passive. I prevent the stagger resist by inflicting the stagger resist. Double ammunition pouring. Spend all ammo. Every 2 spent ammo, all dice on this page gain +1 power and inflict fragile this scene when hit the target. Formation guard. Combat start. Gain 1 strength this scene. Yui gains 1 protection and stagger protection this scene. And on hit, inflict 1 paralysis. Triple concentrated fire and triple oppressive shooting. And done. Balanced pistol. El Corp suit, you take double damage. Rookie shooter, you have a 25% chance of changing selected target when using range page. Single shot, inflict 1 fragile. Triple command shooting, even though you're a rookie. Inflict 2 fragile this scene. On hit, inflict 3 fragile next scene. So you just get 2 fragile no matter what, and if you get hit, you have 3 fragile next scene. Okay. Formation gun. On play, spend 5 ammo. Make this page select 2 additional targets. Inflict 2 fragile next scene and 1 fragile next scene. 4 to 10 speed on people with shields who are supposed to be slow? Okay. Yeah, just roll an 8 speed real quick. What is that? That's... Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so what are we gonna do here, huh? And there's a chance that we're gonna be redirected no matter what we do. This is gonna hit 3 people. I guess the shieldy boys gotta go first, right? Well, let's Okay, well, we're not fast enough, so that's not quite gonna work. We'll go for end of the line. I will go for crime just to try and get a little bit of healing. Likewise, we will go for another crime to try and deal with the ranged pages. You know what? Technically, we don't have to counter that, and I'm gonna opt not to, actually. Let's see. Then we could go for knowledge acquisition. Just do some damage on the tanky boy, since he is going to continuously be a problem. Let's go Crystal Ulterior, because big value is always a good thing. And then we go Old Boys, and hopefully that's good enough. Okay, our shotgun is good enough to block the enemy bullets. We get a little bit of damage on Antone, who apparently we're doing double damage to, though you could have fooled me. Crime is going to get us a lot of healing. Okay, our block dice isn't quite good enough. AN takes a little bit of damage. Regenerator also not quite blocking anything. Now, all things considered, we're actually, and I don't mean to jinx this, but we're not taking too much damage yet. So it should be enough that AN is actually able to heal us up, and we should be okay. Okay, knowledge acquisition. We do get a little bit of value there. Our counter dice kind of working against us, but that's fine. I'm going to go Crown of Thorns, because you already know what combo I'm going to go for, especially because they're inflicting so much fragile onto us. Also, we got Hod. If they have a status ailment, deal extra damage. Okay, well, that should be easy enough. What are some big boy pages that are coming? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a censored. Oh, yeah, you're rolling a 1. Or no, you're rolling an 8. Let's see. Scenario will let us draw. We'll go ahead and go for that. I do really want to stop you. I'm just going to go for Degraded Expiration, do some damage. Durandal should allow us to get some strength. I'm pretty confident that we can get through that. Hammer Down should be good. Let me see. And then this will allow us to draw, so I think we're going to go for maximum voltage. We're not really going to be able to hit anyone, but it should be okay. Let's see. Power of Knowing has a moderate chance to win. And then we're going to try and draw. Ow. Okay, a little bit of value being made there. Censored, making you roll minimum, but you still roll 9. Okay, we're going to get staggered on the Book Hunter. Really not a lot to be done about that. Counter dice not quite working down. Hammer Down does work out very, very nicely. Degraded Expiration is going to completely win that clash. Durandal only gets us 1 strength, but at the very least, we didn't take a bunch of damage. Okay, scenario. Ouch! Over 30 damage being done. Wow. Yeah, that spend charge and deal a bunch of damage. Yikes, man. Flora, this is a mass summonation. I'm not too confident it's really going to land on much, but we will go ahead and try. There is a real chance that the Book Hunter dies, so I'm just going to go all out with her. Let's see, Stun Rod Reversal might win, especially because it's going to be reducing how much damage. Let me see, that's... We could go for Augury Kick. And I think I'm going to. Then... we'll go for Crime. And then... We'll go for a Scenario. Then, back here, I'm going to go for Degraded Serum K just to try and stop some of that. And then we go for Ulterior Logic to try and get a stun in the back. Okay, Flora hit 4 out of 5. That's honestly not bad. Knowledge Acquisition working out quite nicely for us. We do take a little bit of a hit. Our counter dice prevent us from getting staggered, albeit barely. Ulterior Logic doing big damage. Our counter dice, we do get staggered and take a bunch of damage. Degraded Serum K is going to heal Carmen back up, so we don't really have to worry about that. A little bit scary how low health we're getting, but we are going to get a bunch of extra strength next turn. Okay, scenario not quite working out. That's fine. Crime is going to heal us up as well as give us a little bit of our stagger resist back. Oh, what do we want? You know what? I'm going to do bubble just so we're able to heal up a little bit on Anne. God, there's so much to deal with. Actually, you know what? We're going to use our free censored on that because, youch, that is going to hurt. You're also going to be doing damage, which I want to desperately prevent, and then we can go for... go for crime right there. Oh, this is nasty. No matter what we do, this is going to get nasty. Oppressive shooting, let's try and stop that. Let's go for random motion right here. It's... actually, you know what? Hang on. Change plans. Let's go degraded expiration, and then we go random motion right here just to try and stop that damage. We need some more ammo. Ammo. I need my bullets. I need my bullets. Actually, you know what? We go aggressive. We go big aggression.
The most aggressive play that you've ever seen in your entire life, probably.
Let's see, hammer down. We are going to take double damage from that, but you know what? It'll be better than Ayan taking it. It's just what we're going to roll with. Okay, wheels doing big, big value. Book Hunter does go down. Okay.
Censored.
Okay, a little bit of group healing. Degraded expiration does not work. Okay, we do prevent the aggressive dice, which is going to work out very, very nicely. We do end up getting a stagger. Crime does also end up healing us a little bit, which is going to really, really help our case here. Okay, tell you what, we're going for Forbidden Fruit and then Path of Sins. Forbidden Fruit now. Okay, let's think this through. What do we want? I want a lot of stuff, I gotta be honest. We're not doing much bleed. Glitter, I don't think we'll get a lot of use out of glitter. Big Eyes. There is a world where Big Eyes helps. Sphere of Water. Elation could be really good. An extra +1 is always quite nice. Baptism technically could help us just to heal. Maybe not. You know what? Lament. We'll actually get a decent amount of use out of that, right? Interesting. I'm gonna go for Love. I think on Sally. She has really good odds to win clashes. Then, they're almost always going to have more light, so we'll do that on Carmen. We can't do the one where we only have 1 speed right now, right? Otherwise, I think I would go for that. Violence could be really good. Okay, yeah, why not? We'll try. We can go for Ending because big damage, an extra 5 damage right now, which certainly is not bad. Tell you what, I'm going to go for Ending right now. Okay, let's try and stop that. You're hitting multiple people. Alright, here's hoping that we actually survive through this turn.
The end.
Huge AoE damage being done. We do manage to heal a little bit on Ayan. Okay, multiple staggers going down. 24 damage in a single strike. Okay, Crime getting us a good amount of healing. Close combat preparation. We manifest our ego for next turn, and it's the end of the line. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that's double damage, alright. Okay, counter dice. Yes, counter dice working out really, really nice. Okay, let's re-roll. Path of Sins. Whew. Oh boy, here we go. Ecstasy! And an ego that has been manifested. Tell you what. Actually. we don't have enough ammo yet. You know what? Let's try ecstasy. Mass individual. If we can get rid of that first one, that'll be real good. And then there's a chance that it's candy instead. Let's see. This is the easiest kill of our entire life. Then we can go for... Actually, let me see. We're going to restore 3 light. You know what? I'm going to get some more charge, aka some more ammo. And we're going to hope that that's enough. Then, let me just make sure who we're targeting. I don't think we can get a stagger yet. Alternatively, we could get
Furioso.
Then I'm going to go for Overcharge Serum W. Okay, then I'm going to go for Hammer Retaliate. Degraded Trail. Mr. Not And, you're going to go for just Double Scenario. And then hopefully that's going to be enough to clear some people out.
Ecstasy.
Bloop. Okay, 1 down.
Argalia. Furioso. We're going for a ride.
Okay, big bleed for next turn. We also did a sizable amount of damage this turn. Oh! And we do get a stagger. That is going to do amazing things for us. Scenario getting us some good amount of healing as well as the extra draw. And because we've hit emotion level 5, it's time to be redeemed. And we'll take Burden Sins. Why not? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Promise. And... You know what? Okay, well, we can't go for that again. But we can go try Serum Cocktail. You're done, and ideally, you are done to Promise with an extra 26 ammo being used. Good night. $75 damage being done from Replica Sally. And that right there is invitation number 4. Alrighty, and with that, I believe that's gonna do it for this episode of The Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And to get my thoughts on the general receptions of you know, Parallel Timeline, wow. They are rough. Honestly, though, if I had to rate them from the 4 we did, number 3 is absolutely the hardest one. Double Apocalypse is insane. Not to mention taking a flat, guaranteed 10 damage and stagger damage every single turn, combined with the fact that they start with like 8 light, and an extra +1 power to all their dice. Yeah. Very, very difficult reception. If it wasn't for Erosion Cheese, we simply, I don't think, would have won. At least not for a while. Also, completely locking off Bina's floor from being even remotely useful is pretty brutal. Especially because that's one of the few pages that can naturally lock dice, which is extremely powerful. But when you're not even able to use that, things are gonna go bad. Let me think. As far as the other invitations, the one we just did, number 4, that was probably the easiest out of the 4. This reception was pretty rough. This one's probably number 2. So, invitation number 2 is ranked... No. Invitation number 1, I'm going to rank it number 2. Invitation number 3, I'm going to rank it number 1. And then as far as the third one, that's the one... I actually have to look. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, yeah, this one was honestly really easy. Like, this one wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, they had some pretty devastating effects, but Jenny taking double damage and Liver running away honestly made this one pretty easy. You know what? I think reception number 2 is going to go at number 4. Reception number 4 is going to go at number 3. Reception number 1 is going to go at number 2. And reception number 3 is going to go at number 1, being the hardest. Hopefully that made sense. A lot of numbers. Confusing, I know. But to talk about the other general receptions, Elster is very powerful. The Nitro Express dealing 12 to 18 base plus 3 times ammo spent up to 5 is insane. But I think Elster is a super unique character because you use charge to gain ammo, which is why my deck is so strange, because I'm trying to gain as much extra ammo as I can. Which, to be fair, End of the Line is from Ravencorp is obviously just a really good page in general, plus gaining 5 ammo upon using it while it being an execute. Mwah. Absorb Impact is just kind of a solid dice, plus for 6 extra charge. That's really, really solid. At least I think so. And then Augury Kick, obviously it's not the best thing in the world, but I thought it made sense. Alternatively, something else that you could use, let me think. It's one of our few ranged pages. Let me find it. Analysis of Armor Breakthrough. This is guaranteed to give you 3 strength, and it's only usable on pages that could use ranged cards. Honestly, I think I'm just going to put it on. I think that makes a lot of sense. Probably more so than Augury Kick. So, yeah, seems good to me. Also, we did change up 2 of our decks that I really quickly want to go over. The first of which being Marcos Jr., who's now using Geo Montague's page, but with all of the passives of the one and only Miss Queenie of Hatred. Overall, still basically the same premise as before. We're trying to overpower the enemy while also trying... Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Trying to heal up our own characters. I thought Arcana Slave made a lot of sense because it is Queenie's mass summonation move, so I don't know, it just made sense. And then as far as passives, we went for Encourage, Iron Will, and a fighter that never retreats. Made a lot of sense to me. And Sombor now has Reinhardt's page. I'm still trying to think of what I want to do with this deck, but here's what I have so far. Basically, we're trying to really double dip into the stagger damage variant of things, obviously using Great Serpent's Impact, which I know isn't the best, but it might help. Exploit Vulnerability because it gives us light, it inflicts fragile, and it gives us an evade dice, which we make a lot of use out of because we recycle them. Opening Ceremony, because it's just very good. We draw a page, restore a light, and reduce the cost of everything for 2 turns. That's just very good. And then Sink into Misery, because with Great Serpent's Impact, assuming we land it every time, that's 8 additional stagger damage, flat, that can't be reduced. That's really solid, at least I think so. And as far as passives, we do have Hour of the Wolf. I thought it would make sense. Maybe it won't. But I figure since Reinhardt's page is basically playing the long game anyway, Hour of the Wolf would kind of make it to where we're a little bit stronger. And then Rejuvenation, which is basically just Jack's passive and the SP version of Jack's passive. So overall, it basically gives us a lot of longevity on Sombor, especially because he's going to be getting so much new stats. And the last updated page is going to be Kilana, who is now using Jenny's page. So this is a weird one. This one is going to need a little bit of revisioning, potentially. It seems okay so far. I'm not going to say it's bad. but it needs a little bit of work. Obviously, Jenny's page works really, really well on this floor because of the haste, which Malkuth uses like crazy. Double brace up, Book of Light attentively, and then double burning flash for some discard value. So we have 4 pages that can discard and have discard value, and then censored, which also discards. And then for our passive, you probably saw this one coming. Bottom deal, stacking the deck, Raven Implants, because we're going to be taking double damage, and we're going to be healing damage that we take, so I kind of saw it as like, if we get to a low enough health threshold, we're gonna take Endured, which is gonna offset that passive of us taking double damage. I don't know, it made a lot of sense to me. Unrelenting, just so we can make a little bit more use out of it, and Consta's page, because a bit of paralysis can go a long way. At some point, I am gonna go through all the decks once again, and just show off where everybody is, but, you know, I kind of figured for the moment, a couple revisions that were really, really big were worth showing. There's also quite a few mods that I'm really looking forward to that we're both going to be revisiting, some new ones that I haven't done yet that have been on the waiting list, and yeah. There's more I want to talk about, but honestly, this episode's been going on too long, so I'll bring it up another time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and in the next one, we're gonna continue right from where we left off, trying to 100% the workshop. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.